In today's episode, our heroes must find a Snoot Scoot, but discover PanQuake once again has other plans for them.
So the goblins say, "Hey, what's the big idea?"
Oh, is that me or?
"I don't know. I'm talking to whoever threw the cup."
Oh, that's me, all right.
"Yeah, so what's the deal?"
Man, it really feels like I should have had a cool line queued up for this question, but I don't. So, and then I'm gonna take out my pistol and shoot him.
Oh, all right.
Take that,
Everyone gets a bonus attack.
rude goblin.
Done messing around with this world.
The gunshot scares WD-40 and he runs halfway up the hall
WD, come back.
Towards the ships.
That's a 12.
Oh, you did it? Oh my god. Did you shoot this goblin straight through the chest cavity? He goes, ah! And he falls
makes
over
that
dead.
noise when he dies.
Yep.
And then I look at Gusty and I say, "Holy shit, Gusty," he narrated. "That's cold-blooded." And I put on my sunglasses. Yeah! All right. All right. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna back up my buddy. And are we rolling initiative? Sorry.
No, this is a surprise round.
Oh, I guess I'll just blast the next one. Here I go, blasting. I'll just do a full attack at the next one.
It's just, they explode if you leave them alone for too long.
You shoot him, he just dies so much, he doesn't even make a sound. He just falls over and he doesn't move ever again. All right, Elgar, it's your turn.
I would just like to run and like unarmed strike that guy like right in the face.
All right, so that's... You'll move up to him and then attack.
I feel like we're just murdering dock workers. I'm just going to say it now, but, you know.
It's starting to feel that way, yeah.
All right, roll your attack as you run up. Oh my gosh. You roll a 20 and do 10 damage. The poor Gobbo pirate
Just punched him so hard.
liquefies in your hands.
Guys, this isn't, like, feeling very fun.
I'm a little bit concerned at how smooth this is going, I'll be honest.
So at the end of your attack, WD-40
WD, get back here!
continues to run forward, down towards the ships. Okay, there's the 3 corpses in front of you. They can be looted. Just see what they have on them. And you can keep going towards the Snoot Scoot ships. Whatever you want to do.
Ghoul snapped his fingers and said, "Shit, we're supposed to talk to people before we kill them." And then he like went and like raided their bodies to see like if there's any like IDs on them.
Yeah, I check out the liquefied puddle.
He said as he looked through their pockets.
Like if I can find any pieces of these poor goblins that we
So there's a couple broken guns. Each of you find half of a piece of paper. All it says at the top is certificate of legal looting.
Oh fuck, guys.
And when you guys read that, an unlicensed mugger runs down the hall and says, "Hey, oh shit," and he starts shooting at you. Roll initiative.
Wait,
Okay.
you said an unlicensed mugger?
Yep, an unlicensed mugger.
Okay, I rolled mine. 24.
17.07.
Ghoul, you get your first, then Gusty, then Elgar, then the unlicensed mugger.
Alright, I'm gonna do my stealth roll for my trick attack.
Oh no, you rolled a 1.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the unlicensed mugger just kind of like looks at you as you shot the opposite wall to his right, and you like actually hit a news TV.
Ghoul quipped, he said aloud. Fake news, right? Alright.
Next is Gusty.
Now let's keep going to this. I'm going to move up there and in line with Ghoul, and I'm going to take a shot. Oh, that's an 8.
Oh, you miss.
Yeah, this is going well.
And now Elgar, you're up.
He can't be hit. It's impossible.
Elgar activates photon mode. Elgar's feeling pretty concerned about WD-40, so he's just going to run at this guy and do his classic Vesk punch in the face.
It's going to turn out to be like a level 1 Commodore.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack, and it's +1 to your attack.
All right, here we go. Unarmed Vesk punch to the face.
Sorry, you miss.
Ah.
Keeps looking better.
So I just whiff it.
Like, you slash at him, and he dodges, and his armor resists your nails, your terrifying claw nails.
Damn.
And he says to you, whoa, guys, hey, this is a legal operation.
I mean, you did shoot at us.
Well, you're unlicensed.
Yeah, I'm an unlicensed mugger, but this operation is legal.
We're going to need to see your paperwork.
Lo, I can take you to the chief if you're not going to attack me anymore.
Is the chief licensed?
I don't know. He hired me to do this. Clearly I'm not licensed, so I'm kind of like a vigilante criminal. The chief's running this operation. In the background, you see WD-40 kind of pacing back and forth because he doesn't like all the gunshots and missing and electricity.
Oh, thank goodness WD-40's okay.
Like, I'll stand down if you guys stand down.
I mean, the goblins are dead. I was really planning on stopping after that.
I expected them to die like 2 weeks ago, to be honest.
Yeah, that fire is them, I believe. I mean, it's circumstantial evidence, but it's pretty strong, I feel.
Yeah, they definitely seemed up to no good.
Everyone make a perception roll. Elgar got 23.
That's a 9.
Come on, Ghoul. Oh!
Hey.
Yes, make up for my bullshit shot.
Righto.
All right, natural 20. So you know that... Oh, man, this is going to get weird. So right next to, you see out of the corner of your eye in a reflection, you see to your left and just above the gun and the fire is an entire room full of vehicles. There's a broken dentist armor. There's an orc dentist repairman. There's a car and a police walker, kind of just like for storage. And there's a bunch of wires, cables and things used to go to electricity things. But you also see a guy in red hunched over straight ahead and against the wall. And it looks like he's working on something or he's digging, but he's wearing a red cloak, and he's moving viciously. And that's what you see.
Ghoul looks at the others, and then Ghoul says to them, hey, and he gestured at the cloak guy, and then he gestured over at the left. There's also a bunch of stuff over there. He explained to them.
When Ghoul points out the guy in red, Gusty and Elgar, it's almost like the acknowledgement of existence brings him into focus, because you only saw a blank wall with a bit of a shadow. Now you see this red figure hunched over.
This, he doesn't remind us of, like, the wind or anything, does he? I don't remember what the wind looks like.
No,
Okay.
He does not remind you of the wind. He's just an average human-looking hunched over person. He's not a hulking figure like the wind is.
But not like anybody we've seen before, right?
No,
Like,
you get the
in
sense that this
shape
is
or
a
anything?
completely
Yeah. Okay.
different person than you've ever seen yet on PanQuake.
Because we've seen a lot of weirdos on PanQuake, let me tell you. All right.
And in doing so, WD-40 looks back at this person and runs back to Elgar, almost as if he didn't like what he saw.
Little buddy, I was worried about you.
And WD-40 gives you a worrisome whine.
Ghoul decided to trust his gut and the dog's gut. He explained.
The unlicensed mugger sees him too. He's like, oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me see about this. And he goes up to the figure. He taps on the figure's shoulder, and the figure instantly turns around and slashes his throat.
Yep.
The unlicensed mugger backs up and falls down. The figure, seeing the cold-blooded collective, runs down, and he reveals that there's a blood smiley face on the ground where he was.
Spaghetti. Round two, motherfuckers.
Can I make out what he just killed that man with? Like, what is the edged weapon?
It was definitely a thin metal something.
Okay. but I can't tell if it bears any resemblance to the one that I have.
You could not tell. You just know it was thin and metal.
Well, I don't know, guys. What do you want to do? Like, we have a little psychic powwow, maybe. If that's allowed.
Yeah, Goal's hosting the psychic powwow.
I feel like the priority is making sure that smiley face doesn't turn into a bloodhound and then catching the dude. So I could run and get a car going, then Elgar could go check the smiley face out, make sure it's not going to like morph, and then we can see if we can chase this dude down.
Elgar kind of scratches his chin. He's like, that sounds like a good idea. And he activates his robotic glowing monocle and whips out this strange cloak and says, I'm on it, Gusty. Yeah, Ghoul, will you give me backup as I go up into that room?
Sure, yeah. I'm thinking Ghoul's going to try to use his frog powers to get up high and be like an Overwatch for Elgar.
Okay, I like the sounds of this.
Do that, just wait for me to Tokyo drift right into that room.
WD-40, what are you feeling?
WD-40 looks up at you and says, bark, bark, bark.
All right.
And I'm going to take a gamble, and if I have like a free action here, switch into sniper rifle mode.
I'll let you retroactively do it when you see this very threatening person. You just instinctively go, yeah, I'm pretty far away. I'm going to put on my sniper.
I'm probably going to have to be shooting at this guy from a distance, he's thinking, so.
All right, you guys got your game plan. Roll me your initiative.
Quick question, Bowen. Does my strange cloak have a color?
Yes, it's what the mimes were wearing, and the mimes were wearing black cloaks, which you don't know what that cloak can do until you find someone that can use mysticism well enough, or you can take a chance and use one of your actions to investigate it. But it's a high DC for mysticism, and that's not something your party has much of. Also, there are news teleprompters. Well, 3 of them left. Do any of you listen to what the news is saying?
Yeah, I'm in detective mode.
So while you guys are figuring out...
I'm just doing my rolls now for him, like, leaping up on the catwalk there. So anyway.
The news, Elgar, while you guys are having your powwow, says...
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ansel Guy Adams, and today I'm going to share in grieving for those lost in last night's massacre. The talent show massacre, that is, where Sir Kenny Up once again attacked the uppercase city, but this time with mimes, instead of last year's wyvern and very angry badger. However, a small group of heroes and strangers all worked together with the PQ police and established bounty hunters, fought them until they lived their last and died. The man awarded some of the most heroic people with monetary compensation. Isn't that great? And now, the following gods are allowed to have exactly 5 seconds of airtime to increase their livelihoods.
And then a whole bunch of gods show up.
It's like the 5 cents a day can, like, save a god. Maybe sponsor like a god. I hope sad music is playing.
While Bowen composes himself.
He's going to get his piano so we can play melancholy.
So here are the gods, and there's sad music.
It's like Sarah McLachlan music.
Well, not that sad.
That's what we're all imagining.
Yeah, Bowen's not a monster. Yeah.
So the first god is Saint Nick Nackerson, god of mercantile surprise. He has a bruised eye. Pephon, god of the known. Doesn't look like he has any injuries, but he looks like his dignity was hurt. Exobar, the goddess of arriving early. Kuro, the god of questionable intentions. Grrrah, the goddess of Tuesday evenings about 4 o'clock. Petrea, goddess of the smell one gets when one opens a good book. Supermark, god of growth in small things. Shuck, goddess of brief nausea while sleeping. Anulex, god of androgynous masculinity. Even Grumblebum is there. Goddess of a fading smile one gets after telling a hurtful joke but having enough empathy to feel guilty and remorseful about it. Tub, the god of pastries made with margarine instead of butter. Mardi Gras, goddess of parties that have gone on far too long yet remain epic, but only annually. And those are the gods that got their 5 seconds of health and belief.
I can see why some of these gods are getting phased out.
It's basically like everybody's like, oh yeah, I forgot about them.
Pretty much.
Oh, that was like,
yeah.
why does that guy got? Yeah. I hate that god.
You hurt Annulax's feelings.
What was Exobar the goddess of?
Exobar, the goddess of arriving early.
What was that? I like the Tuesday afternoon
Yeah.
one. It's like that seems like a nice neutral god. I don't know.
But some of these gods and goddesses are very believed in. They were just injured to the point where they needed a boost.
They're all injured by the same.
Yeah, they were
thing,
injured
is it?
in the massacre.
Yeah, they were in the mine fight.
Oh, duh. Okay, sure.
Okay, so that was playing while you guys are trying to figure out. So that's off in the background.
Okay, right. We're getting that subconsciously during my psychic powwow.
Initiative checks. Okay, Ghoul, you are allowed to...
Can I make it to that catwalk?
You'll be able to run up to that catwalk, but then you'd have to jump.
Can I jump like horizontal though? At least like get more into the center of the room, maybe, because then just so I can see.
So you can't jump higher than how far you can run, even though you can run 40 feet now.
Okay.
So that's otherwise you'd be jumping 60 feet flat, but that's 80 feet. So you'd be like,
sure. Okay.
You'd be like Super Frog.
I'll just alter my plan. Is this like right here, like the red boxes, like cover or something?
Throughout this whole place are lots of crates and storage things that you can hide behind. Anything that looks like a box is only 10 feet high, maybe 5 feet high if it's small.
I mean, I'm a tiny little frog.
Oh yeah,
man.
you can get cover no matter where you are.
I can probably get covered by a shoebox if I tried hard enough. I think it's worth it. Okay, I'll just do that. That's my turn. Did I reveal any of the map with like me get into my cover spot? Like, can I see anything?
I'll give you a little bit.
Okay.
You did see the cultist. He's only like 20 feet away from you, beyond the container you're hiding behind.
Okay, so I got like a glimpse of him. We'll
Yeah, as you were running.
Okay.
So when you get close to the bloody smiley face, you hear whispers in the back of your mind, and they just say, "Laugh with joy." Laugh over and over in the back of your mind.
Ghoul looks at the smiley face and thinks, I wonder if it's onion based.
All right, Gusty Adams, it's your turn.
Not an unreasonable thing to think, weirdly, in this situation.
Oh, real quick, and you hear the unlicensed mugger. He's bleeding quite a lot, but you hear him take something out, and he starts cauterizing his neck, and that's all you get.
Okay. Does he seem like he's going to live at a quick glance?
Well, you're 80 feet away from that situation, so unless you want to roll a perception check, which you can.
All right, I'm going to run into this room of vehicles if I can make it all the way. What are the options here? Like, I know there's like a normal car and a hovercraft. Like, do they all seem functional to me?
Roll an engineering.
19.
Well, you get it. The police walker looks brand new. The broken dentist armor has a whole bunch of dents and scrapes, but it looks like it can walk, but you don't know if its rocket launcher is functioning, which is the only weapon it has. The normal car looks brand new, and you actually think the red cables in that box can be hooked up to something and make the giant weapon that the Gabo pirates were working on fully functioning.
Okay. But this normal car, you say, appears to be functioning.
It's brand new. And there's an orc dentist repairman, I should say, working on the broken dentist armor. He's currently working on the leg servos.
How many can the car seat? Is it like a regular 5-person?
It's up to 4.
4, okay. Well, can I just use my full turn to run and leap into that?
Heck yeah.
Cool. As I'm jumping in, I'm going to call over to the orc repairman. This is Gusty Adams' car. You can put it on his tab. And then I'm going to kick it into gear.
The orc repairman just looks at you, lifts up his goggles that he was for welding protection, and he just like gives you a solitary thumbs up, puts his goggles down, and he starts working back on the dentist armor.
I am so excited someone gave me a thumbs up first. I give him 2 back.
Like, I love that Gussie Adams is like a space trucker. So, there's like the pump your horn thing at him.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to install one of those in the next vehicle we get.
Oh my gosh.
And also get a red hat.
Excellent. Are we in combat right now, technically?
Technically.
I think with the initiatives, yeah.
Okay. But this is our first round of combat, yeah?
Correct.
All right, and now I'm sharing you the normal
Sweet.
It's the normal car.
It's a sweet
It
sci-fi
has
car.
a speed of 20 feet.
So the speed is for you can move any which way, but on a straightaway you can go up to full up to 500 feet. So on a straightaway, it takes no time. But to kind of pivot and turn and all sorts of stuff. Also, if you roll, I can give you some leeway if you roll high enough on your piloting.
I think this is a cool car, but I understand if you need to, kamikaze it into this blood man.
That is my soft plan B or possibly plan A, depending on what happens next.
All right, now Elgar.
Elgar sees the unlicensed mugger sort of starting to rouse himself, so I'm going to actually run up to him.
You can absolutely do that without any issue. He's straight ahead. So now all of you are hiding behind this giant storage container. When you run up to the unlicensed mugger, you see him finishing up, suturing up his neck, and it looks like the suture is glowing as his skin is cauterizing, and he's kind of shrieking in horrible pain behind his mask.
Ooh. I give him a quick once-over with my robotic monocle.
Go ahead and roll the... Yeah. Ooh, 23. You see a whole bunch of little red specks, maybe 50, kind of here and there around the initial wound. But they are bright red specks that are the same vibrance as the bright red smiley face.
How are you feeling, Mr. Unlicensed Mugger? Do you have a name, by the way, or you just go by title?
Wasn't his throat slashed?
He responds with, and he gives you like a thumbs down and it points to his throat.
I see.
And then he holds his gun up and he kind of goes like, points it in the general direction of the cultist.
I see we're playing charades. You want to kill the cultist that did this to you. Yes or no?
And he responds with an exuberant, and he can't quite really get the words out for some reason.
Let's just stick to thumbs up, thumbs down.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Okay. Do you have a good shot on him right now? Should I duck?
He gives you a thumbs down, and he points to the crate that's 10 feet tall.
Oh.
And then he gives you two little walking fingers, and he points at you, and he points at him, and then he points at his gun, and he points in the direction of the cultist. And he gives you a thumbs up.
Gotcha. I'm gonna hide behind this crate. Think that's what you want me to do.
And then he runs back, or he runs forward to get a good shot. And as soon as he goes around the side of the storage container, make a perception check. All right, you see a bloodhound razor fly through the air and sink directly into his shin.
Shit.
And he expresses in great pain, "Ah!" as he falls to the ground.
Man.
Then the knife flies out of his shin and directly into the hand of the cultist, who was waiting for someone to come around the corner.
Oh, Ghoul, what the hell are we gonna do? That was scary. What?
Ghoul broke into a maddened laugh, apparently.
When you guys are discussing it, WD-40 runs up and hides behind Elgar.
Oh, every time he runs, I get so scared he's gonna die.
I care about him so much.
WD, we gotta get you some armor, man.
WD just wags his tail and then starts smelling the blood that came from the unlicensed mugger's neck.
Stay away from that, WD-40. That I don't trust that.
That's dirty.
WD-40 is not listening to you. But that's all that's happening on this turn.
We'll clean you up later, buddy. Ghoul, what the hell are we gonna do?
I was going to get up on that catwalk and shoot at him.
You cannot do that. You might die.
Well, Then I will... Fuck, I've got to look at my inventory.
Shit.
And the unlicensed mugger, after the knife flew out, took out his cauterizing suture and started fixing up his leg.
Oh, this guy.
Damn, he's quick.
And you guys hear footsteps heading further down the corridor. Elgar, with your perception of 19, you also saw the rest of the room.
Ah.
And so further down the hallway, past where you're hiding, past the storage container, is the cultist, but it also breaks off. You can go further straight where you see just so much electricity between the walls.
Yeah, no.
Like, it will incinerate anyone going there. You see more cameras and you see more storage containers, but you also see the cultist heading off right down that hallway.
Is that a door?
Yes, that is a door. He's
Okay, gotcha.
So he's running past everything that's open. Like, there is a huge blast door that can shut. That was Elgar's turn. Now it's Ghoul's turn. You're allowed to speak and do things.
Can I look around for any kind of like control panel or something that I could maybe shoot?
Yes, there is a control panel
Right there.
that's right on the side that you're on, right next to the door. It's got a bright green screen.
All right. Could I...
You'd have to hop on top of that container and then shoot, which is within your range for not sniping.
Do I have any base instinct that shooting the control panel would actually like shut the door, or that I'm just gonna blow up a computer and add things to my crimes?
Roll me a computer check.
Like, just with how Ghoul's life goes, sometimes it feels. All right, computer check. I'm not sure if that counts for all my like little base operative bonuses.
Yeah, they're all in there.
Okay, great.
Jeez. Yeah, you got a 20. Yeah, you have +7 to that with all of your bonuses.
So I'm pretty sure.
There's a small chance, but it can still happen. If you hit the big red button, the door will automatically close. So you know if you shoot near enough, the bullet will actually graze that button and press it down.
All right, well, I guess I'm just going to go for the shot. And there's my shot. Pow.
All right, you rolled a 15.
Right to the kisser.
Not enough.
Damn it.
You destroyed the red button instead of grazing it.
Oh.
And now the giant doors close and open, close and open, close and open rapidly. And now it's kind of like some dangerous Frogger game where you have to jump at the right time.
Jeez, what happened? I had to roll the 1 there. All right.
That doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Gusty Adams, your turn.
I'm just now realizing the room I'm in.
Oh, you can get out of there. Yeah, all you have to do is floor it and kind of Tokyo drift around the corner down here.
That's absolutely what I want to do.
Then roll a piloting check and...
Roll for Tokyo Drift.
Do I see the cultist behind me?
You don't see anything of the cultist anywhere.
Okay, so my piloting with my inspiration thing comes out to 21. Yeah, 21.
Oh, nice. You get it.
Okay.
Because this is a... Oh, wait.
Oh.
It just burst through the wall.
Sorry. You are flanked on all three sides, your front, your left, and your right, by giant indestructible walls. You'd have to reverse behind you and go out around where those news broadcasting TVs are.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, because I wasn't
Sorry,
sure.
I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
No, that is definitely a wall. It's a big wall in front of you.
Okay, cool.
And you can Tokyo drift about halfway, almost into the hallway where you guys met the Gobos. You're reversing to catch up with everybody.
Gotcha.
Elgar, your turn.
Oh, shoot. I'm pretty terrified of this guy. He just straight up brutalized that unlicensed mugger.
He was unlicensed, though.
Let's not feel too sorry for him.
He was. But he didn't seem like a bad guy. So this door here is opening and closing rapidly?
And the cultist has not yet jumped through it.
All right. I'm going to start off with an uneasy feeling. Let that guide my emotions right now.
Is the mantra of the Cold-Blooded
It's
Collective.
an uneasy feeling.
Should be the name of our group. It's the Uneasy Feelings.
I whispered to WD-40, I say, hey, buddy, stay here. But if you see Gusty Adams drive by, jump in his car. He's okay. And then... Does that electricity look scary like enough to hurt me? Can I do a perception
The
check?
electricity is lashing out, but that's just outside of the visible danger range.
I would like to run really quickly over here and just sort of like crouch down behind that box to like observe the cultist. I don't want to engage him in combat. I'm a little bit hesitant.
You can do that.
Okay.
But because you have to duck out and duck in, roll me an acrobatics. Just to see how you keep your balance. 26, you keep your balance.
Ha! I am an acrobat, you see. Do I see what's over here behind that scary electricity wall?
It's pretty thick. You can't really make anything out. The most you can make out, this is for free, is just a few more unlicensed muggers, also crouching behind things because this electricity seems to be kind of an accident. They don't seem to know why the electricity is there. You don't know why the electricity is there. And one of them appears to be repairing something.
Gotcha.
All right, the cultist.
Don't hurt me.
The cultist is taking a turn to syncopate with the closing and opening door. So that's what the cultist is doing.
You can't shoot this guy.
You can, but he'll have partial cover.
Wasn't it advised not to shoot him, though?
Well, you said you wanted to shoot him.
Yeah, because I went to stop him. That's Ghoul's problem.
Come on, Ghoul. I think we can absolutely murder him. Who wants to maim and make him stop running? Sorry, was that too forthright?
I spank Audrey's butt, at the end of the gun. And I say, shh, quiet you.
Audrey doesn't respond. Because I don't want to respond. Let's.
All right, so then now things are weird. House Ghoul's made everybody uncomfortable again. All right.
Can you turn your comms off, Ghoul? This is.
We need to get a room.
Maybe private. Can you give WD-40 earmuffs, please?
Oh, speaking of which, WD-40, afraid of where he is, also follows Elgar over to the electricity.
Oh, shit.
And stops next to him.
Oh, WD-40, we gotta work on this.
WD-40 just looks at you, Elgar, and wags his tail more.
Just stay away from that electricity.
And the electricity is like 3 feet from him going...
I'm going to use my knowledge. I'm throwing a Hail Mary here of like, I'm calling out to the bounty hunter gods in my experience of like how I would normally deal with something like this. A possible way to neutralize him. Like,
you do have kind of an SOS button on your bounty hunter badge.
oh, okay.
Do you press it?
Do it, fam. This guy seems dangerous. I kind of don't know what to do right here.
You click the button and nothing happens. What else do you do?
It's like, wow, where are my dues going towards? Okay.
It's okay. You can do anything.
Yeah, man. Like, I wish I had like a freeze grenade or something. Or I don't know. Like,
So, do you pray to Keanu at all?
you know what? I'll take it. Sure.
What is your prayer to Keanu? And this is taking up a standard action.
That's fine. Please, Keanu, I need some kind of inspiration on what to do here.
Time seems to slow down for you, Ghoul, and your vision kind of blurs, and you hear someone off in the distance screaming for help. And they're asking you for help. It's some figure. They're out of focus. You don't know what color they are. You don't know how many arms they have. All you know is that they are this wavy blur about 30 feet from you. What is your answer?
Okay, I'll help.
Time resumes, and the cultist's leg snaps in half.
Oh, fuck.
And the cultist falls down, but doesn't make a sound. And that's your turn.
Is it still like flickering SOS or whatever?
It's doing a lot of things, but nothing else seemed to happen. Like no help showed up, but
okay.
It's doing its thing. It's being an SOS thing.
And it's okay, and it's crippled in front of the door. Great. That's like fluttering back and forth. Gotcha.
And it is a massive door. Imagine the giant Star Wars doors that open and close on the Death Star, except one of those going, you know, doors. All right, Gusty. It's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna scream this thing out into the hallway. I'm gonna flip it around forward and then gun it down this other hallway quick as I can.
Roll me a pilot.
Which way is forward? This way? Is that way forward?
Oh, I see. That is confusing. The wheel is on the front. Yeah, you're driving this old school, I don't even know what kind of car that is. There's a spare wheel on the front of the car, and it seats 4 people, and it seems to be a convertible of some sort.
27 on pilot.
Oh, geez. All right, that gets you, right next to the unlicensed mugger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Now, you can start your Tokyo drift. You got to drive and drift to the left, but he is in the way. What do you choose to do?
Is he lying down by any chance?
He is on his butt, suturing up his intense wound on his leg.
Son of a bitch. I don't want to kill him.
You can chance it. He might roll out of the way. He might not. Or you can roll another piloting to assist his reflex to not hit him. Because he definitely sees you as you're flooring it to him.
So basically kind of slowing down to give him a little bit more time before I squeal into this hallway.
Potentially, yeah.
All right, I'm going to shout out my warning. I don't think I can use an on.
The car is equipped with a horn also.
Oh, yeah, I've been blasting that ever since I started driving.
Oh my god, awesome.
We interrupt this episode to bring you fun facts about PanQuake. The basic criminals on PanQuake are known as muggers. These individuals, regardless of species, go through extensive training and education to add the proper amount of crime to any given area. Their entire occupation is to keep a certain level of awareness and fear within a population to keep them from becoming complacent, bored, and then destructive to society. In that order. This balance of organized chaos to maintain order of some sort is one of the many facets the man has implemented to keep PanQuake from completely destroying itself. However, there's the other side of the coin. Individuals practicing mugging without recognized education and without a license to mug are usually the opposite. These free radicals are not to be taken lightly because there is nothing keeping them from actually doing harm to the people of PanQuake without consequence. Thus, they are constantly hunted down and removed by the PQ police as well as the licensed muggers themselves. So, if you ever meet an unlicensed mugger, just know they are about as predictable as the jury's wheel of justice. Anyway, now back to the show.
All right,
Okay.
roll another piloting
There
check.
we go. 24.
Whew. All right, and his reflex is 16, plus 2 is 18, and that is enough to avoid you. He scoots over 5 feet to let you past. Your car slows down, but you skid halfway in between the turn. And actually, you're pivoted at such an angle to where now the cultist is a simple straightaway. So next turn, if he doesn't move, you'd be able to get him.
Okay. So I can see the cultist now, right?
You do see the cultist. The cultist is directly in front of you.
And his leg is snapped in half?
Something snapped his leg like it was nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's my turn.
And he got a spiral fracture just for good measure. That leg is done. All right, as Gusty revs the engine, Elgar, what are you and WD-40 doing?
Oh, well, Elgar, he's feeling pretty freaking attuned with the universe right now. He's fully graviton attuned, and his solar energy sort of starts to glow. And he's like, all right, WD-40, this is the first time I'm going to try this out, but I'm feeling like this is the right time.
WD-40 says,
I'm going to gravity hold this crazy man. And he does his gravity hold mood. Oh, wait. Can I see over this, or do I have to move into the open?
You can see over it. It's 5 feet tall.
Excellent.
But what is the range?
25 feet.
Oh, it looks like 35
So I
feet
think-
currently.
Oh, okay. So I would like to hold him in place.
Okay.
Presumably so Gusty can ram his ass into that.
Yeah,
Door.
Gusty, go ram his ass.
He's not getting away.
It's got to be a better way of saying that.
No, we're going with that.
I've made my decision. All right. It's a DC 13 to resist. Let's see. Let's see what this cultist gets. right. And I'm hiding his rolls because you don't know what he's capable of.
We have no idea what he's capable of.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope, he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
It looks like he's about to limp through the slamming door,
Oh.
and you hold him in place, and he cannot move.
That's my concentration gravity hold sound.
So for his turn, he cannot move.
But you can do things, right? You can still like,
he can do
shoot
things.
a gun or whatever.
Oh, he's definitely going to try to stab one of us.
All right.
And is that your turn? Dude,
You guys know what to do. I say WD-40. You stay here. Just stay safe.
you stay. I go. No following.
Superman.
Is that what WD-40 sounds like now?
No, sorry, that was an Iron Giant reference.
Oh.
I got you. I got your back, bro.
Thanks.
Right, I thought it was Goonies.
No, that's hey you guys.
Right.
That thing. Anyway, the unlicensed mugger's still coping with the situation. Now you see him get some sort of splints, and he's splinting his leg as he can't breathe. He's still trying to communicate with his other hand. Now it's the cultist's turn. The cultist, unable to move, but he can still do things, looks at Elgar, and he cocks back his right hand with the bloodhound razor, and he flings it at you.
Yep.
Oh, man. What do I do?
And you hear him shout, "The cultist of Diffa will not be put down."
Could you say that a little more clearly? The cultist of what?
And he rolls a 1.
Holy.
Yes.
The knife goes flying into the electricity.
Oh, God.
It starts bouncing around in the electricity. And you hear the two guys behind you go, "Ow! Oh!" And then you hear the knife clank to the ground.
Oh.
And the cultist simply looks at him, at you, and looks at his hand. And then he shrugs. And that was his
And I say,
attack.
finally, someone has as bad a luck as we do, guys.
You do notice he doesn't seem to notice that his leg has been snapped in half.
Yeah, he did seem pretty chill about that.
And is just hanging by the skin and sinew of his own body.
He's just trying to do a little jig, but it just doesn't look right.
Ghoul, back to you.
Okay, I'm thinking. Do I have to? Would this be the point? Since I think I want to delay my turn to after Dusty tries to ram him, or Gusty tries to ram him.
Yeah, you can postpone your turn if you don't want to go at the top.
Okay.
Just so you can, or you can act at the same time within the turns. So, like, if you want to hop into the vehicle, that's how that would work.
I don't know. I think he's vehicle doesn't have a bright future.
Yeah, it's headed toward not the best scenario.
Right. So I guess I'll delay my turn to be with Elgar so we can react to whatever is about to happen here.
Then, Gusty, it's your go.
Okay, I guess this is how we're doing it then. The door's still like chomping up and down, right?
Yeah, it's going that fast.
Did I catch the name of the cult before? It was the cult of what?
Yes, this is the Cult of Diffa.
Cult of Diffa. Really quick, I'm gonna shout out to Ghoul. Do we have any interest in keeping this one alive? All right, I'll see what I can do. And
Hey guys, do you want to just murder him?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're on a streak.
He's kind of threatening and scary.
Oh, if he didn't roll that one.
Does the cult of Diffa mean anything to us? Like have we heard of it
You
before?
have not heard of this before. In all of your, even in your bounty hunters, there's no knowledge you can roll. The only way to find out this kind of information, the Book Tamer Society might have something, but that's just because they have all the knowledge in the universe. It's just random.
Okay, handy and random. That's usually how this world is. Okay, yeah.
All right, I guess I want to... This is getting into, like, Fast and the Furious absurdity.
Do you want to ram him with the car, but jump out and have the car ram him and explode?
Well, no, I want to trap him. I don't want to murder him yet. I want to trap him against the wall. The problem is the wall is a chomping door.
Yeah.
So all options here end up being lethal, I feel like. You know what? I've never used this before. I don't know what the range is on it. I'm going to take my guitar out and start playing, and I'm going to try to fascinate him.
Oh my god. While you drive?
Well, I mean, I'm just keeping my foot on the brake pedal. I can play the guitar and hold the brake pedal down.
Well, no, it's so you do. You just didn't say that you had stopped the car.
Oh, right. So I have to perform a stopping maneuver and
no, it is a free
playing.
action. You just have to say it.
Gotcha. Oh.
Otherwise, in the rules, you're still moving forward.
Huh. No. I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to play.
All right. Go ahead and cast your... What was it called? Your Blessed Guitar?
Yeah, it's called Gusty's Blessed Guitar. It says it's a will save DC 16.
What Gusty is casting is his Blessed Guitar. When he plays it, he can focus all of the Keanu awesomeness and focus it on one or a couple individuals and fascinate them for a couple rounds. And fascination means that they can't do anything other than look at what's fascinating them.
Right, I'm gonna put on a little show for him. Let's do a sweet solo.
All right, real quick. Yeah, so you're just doing a solo. What type of music is it?
It's like hard, like 50s greaser rock. I'm in an old-timey car. I'm playing old-timey music.
Nice.
Are you sitting down or standing up?
Sort of half. I have to keep, my foot on the brake.
Are you raising your guitar above your head and playing it?
Driving with his knees, yeah.
That is fascinating.
Foot on the brake pedal, the other foot is on the wheel, and I'm holding my guitar up above my head and playing it upside down.
Hell yeah. All right. The cultist looks at you and does not make it. He is fascinated for how many turns?
It's one round per 2 levels, so I think that's 2 rounds, right?
That is 2 rounds, but you have to be playing is the catch. Okay, yeah, up to 1 round per 2 levels. Cool. All right, he's fascinated. He gets a -4 to everything he does.
All right, it's your guys' game.
Yeah, now it's Elgar and then Ghoul, because Ghoul was waiting for the reactions.
Unless we want to do like some cool co-op attack, Elgar.
Oh, it's not like Pathfinder where he's just like kind of frozen in place.
So he has to pay attention to you, and then he gets -4 to skill checks. No, he really can't do anything else. So yeah, he has to pay attention to you, and he gets -4 to skill checks made as a reaction. So no, it's just like Pathfinder. No, that's really good. That's
okay. Oh, you did write in a little caveat here on using this. It's after a successful musician check, DC 20 plus.
That's right.
The target CR. I'll just just roll that out. That's 27. So.
Oh, you get it.
I'll just destroy that.
Now, Elgar.
Elgar talks into his comms. He says, "Hey, guys, if I can hold it, I can hold it, but do you want me to move him? I can move him up to 15 feet in any direction."
Yeah, bring him on in here, right in front of the car.
You can move him 15 feet away from the car, but not to the car.
Okay.
So he's kind of halfway through the big opening.
I think you can do a fortitude save to negate the effect.
Yeah, he gets a fortitude save every turn, but it's 13. Oh, he gets it this time. So actually,
so does that mean
you don't move? Yeah, it's
okay.
at the beginning of it. So on his turn, he can break free. So you don't have control of him.
And that was my turn, though, right? Like I was putting.
Yeah, you can move, but that was your standard.
Oh God, I don't trust this guy. I'm just gonna hunker down.
And Elgar, I have to remind you, you can walk 5 feet through time.
Yeah, I was just a little unsure about what direction to walk and how that works again.
So pretty much, you're allowed to walk through time. It's only your time. Regular time continues. Mm-hmm. So if you were to run up to that door, jump through it, but get smashed, you'd be able to walk backwards through time.
Okay.
It's kind of like once per day you get to move 5 feet for free at any time.
You're kind of like over Tracer from Overwatch.
It's also, or kind of like Prince of Persia, something like that, but less grandiose.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's actually a very...
Where did that come from? Was that my knickknacks?
Correct.
Saint Knickknackerson. But I can't do that now, right?
You
That
can, but
was
it's
my
only
turn.
5 feet, and it only affects you. It doesn't affect everyone. It's not the universe's time. It's only your time.
But what I was asking, I can't run up to the door now.
Oh, you can. You have a movement action left.
Yeah, that seems about the only thing left to do. 'Cause maybe there's something on the other side of that he's trying to get to. And if I can run past him and go...
I'll let you try to run past it, but you're going to have to roll a reflex to jump through this gnashing of teeth.
All right, here goes nothing, guys. Reflex.
You see Elgar run up to the gnashing. He runs into base contact with the cultist, and he jumps, and right before the cultist has a chance to smack him, his body gets smashed into 1,000 pieces, and Elgar dies instantly. Actually, Elgar doesn't know he's dead.
Elgar.
Not again.
Elgar?
Let's do the time walk again.
Elgar, you see everything fade to black.
Oh, man.
And then you open your eyes and you're holding 2 cups of coffee. And Mr. Travel's sitting in front of you, and he says, "Well, that was kind of sad. Why did you do that?"
Yeah, I didn't really nail that one, did I?
No, but it gives me a chance to whisk you away. Well, like I did.
Thank you.
You can put one of those down if you want. This place does tend to remember everything from the previous time.
I'll keep my coffee, thank you.
So, how's the hunt? I'd like to hear an update from you. And it's nice not to have to speak between that demon that I've hired. He's a little brash.
Yeah, he's a little on the nose, if you say. But I think we're doing okay with this hunt for the... What exactly was it? The bad joy?
Yes, we've agreed that's the most appropriate way to call it. But I, too, have found a lead.
Oh, really? Is it related to those mimes we fought? Did you see that?
Yeah, no, that's... Listen, mimes are weird to begin with, and I really don't understand them all that much. That was something that Sir Kenny Up he does it every year. Last year it was the wyvern and the badger. In any case, no, I found a lead about the cult of Diffa. No doubt you're currently fighting one of its cultists.
Do tell.
They're to blame for all of this. They have the smiley faces, and you've seen that.
Yeah, those freaky smiley faces, man. What's up with that?
I don't know. But I do know that the god, Jeff Izzard, the god of biscuits,
God damn it, Bowen.
that is the god you need to find next. Sadly, he's in hiding. He hung out with several of the other gods and goddesses, so you may have to talk around and ask them if they know where Jeff Izzard is.
What's his deal with biscuits? Like, if I had some biscuits, would that help?
Well, seeing as though he's currently being investigated for a cult that's trying to destroy the universe, I really don't think that biscuits are going to help you very much.
Well, he must not be very powerful if he can't stand his biscuits.
Elgar, if there's anything in the universe, it's that no one should underestimate a biscuit.
Oh, you're asking the right guy about biscuits. I know my way around a biscuit.
Well, good.
Don't get me started on cookies, though.
I'm glad we've established that, but I do have to get back to work. I highly suggest you use your very unorthodox power to literally put yourself back together and try again.
So just to be clear, this walk backwards in time thing, that's just gonna pop me out to like right before I get crushed, yeah?
If you want to, I mean, it says you could walk through time. That's all I know. If you really want an answer, you have to re-find Nick Nackerson and have him explain it to you. That's the best advice I can give you.
Okay. Well, what if I know I'm just like talking to somebody who can't really help me, but like hypothetically, do you think I could walk forward in time through the wall, the door crushing thing?
Well, yeah, but you can't do that because your body is a red paste, continually being crushed by a giant flat surface.
Well, I see what you're saying. I see.
But it's something to remember for next time, maybe. What, live, die, and learn? I think that might be your motto now.
Yeah, stack that under Eat, Pray, Love. I guess I'll put myself...
Sorry.
I guess I'll put myself back together and not just move as a sentient blob of blood.
You're really inconvenient to us, just saying.
And he just holds up a cup of coffee and he says, cheers.
I hold up both cups of coffee and I say, gotta get them biscuits. And then I time walk away.
All right, so what exactly do you do?
I walk in the direction of time that puts my body back together.
Mr. Travel shakes his head and just waves his hand, and suddenly everything
But I moonwalk.
goes white. You didn't get the moonwalking power. That's an actual power you have to acquire. Gusty and Ghoul, you see Elgar get completely smashed into a million pieces, and then you blink, and he's all in one piece, standing next to the cultist.
And then as I come back, I'm yelling, biscuits! We gotta find biscuits! Biscuits, everybody, get some biscuits!
All right. I'm going to just shoot the...
Ghoul, did your friend just die and come back to life?
Yeah, he does that.
Well, all right then.
Yeah. Sorry about tapping you earlier. I could really like you to...
It's okay. No, I'm a little tired.
Like, you know,
We're not on our best game today.
I know.
Yesterday was a little long.
Yeah, it was a long day. I would really like you to blow off that guy's knee, he said to his gun.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, let's get some symmetry going here.
All right, a called shot. I'm going to have to increase his defense, but you can use your move action to increase your aim.
Yeah, I guess
Not for sniping, but for accuracy.
Yeah, I guess I'll just like move a reasonable spot to try to line up a good shot to blow out his other knee.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, because he can't move. He's actually as still as can be.
Right.
So go ahead. Oh, man, you got 25. Yep. You do 14 damage, and you completely remove his patella, his kneecap, and he falls down prone.
Great. Ghoul was very happy with that shot, Audrey, he said to his gun.
It's all right, Ghoul. Now we're part of a team of the Cold-Blooded Collective, a team of murderers.
Whoa.
Oh, was that too soon?
Dial it back, Audrey.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, a team of liberators.
I looked for a mute button on Audrey.
Sorry, Ghoul.
We gotta stop this.
We gotta stop murdering people.
Oof, is that what we're getting?
Ooh, pressing on. WD-40 ran up to the door controls and just chilling there. And now it's the cultist's turn. He's still fascinated, so he can't do very much to anyone. All right, now Ghoul's turn again. Top of the order.
Top of the order to ya.
Well, when I blew off his like knee or whatever, I mean, is he like bleeding out or anything? Does it seem like he's dying?
He's not bleeding.
Okay.
He's not bleeding out. He is bleeding, but he's not. And he seems to have really slow blood.
Typical.
All right.
Like there's not a whole big mess. It's just his body is in pieces here and there.
I say we gotta capture this guy.
Should I like take off like another one? Like I'll take off another limb, like his shooting hand or his like dominant hand or something.
Yeah.
Like all right. That's kind of what I was thinking of doing.
That's going to be harder because his hands are kind of swaying as he listens to Gusty Adams' freaking epic song.
Okay.
Gusty's
From
just
the
rocking it
50s.
this whole time.
Johnny Be Good was the
Right.
the song I was trying to think of before. It's basically that.
I feel like I always ask this, but would I be able to switch to pistol mode and shoot him still?
I think we said it was a standard when it's actually a movement because you're just manipulating your weapon. So it's a movement. You can switch to pistols and then shoot him.
I better try that. My God, it's very calculated. All right, Audrey, pistols.
Go, go, gadget pistols.
Oh, you miss.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this guy has a lot of armor. You miss his EAC. You rolled a 15. The bullet actually hits his arm, but no damage is done.
What the hell?
I call on my bounty hunting knowledge about knowing any armor like this. That maybe
You see him? He's wearing cloth.
Okay, so it's like probably magical. Okay,
We're not really set up for magic stuff.
something. All right.
He seems to be rather hardy.
Yeah. It's like took a bullet. Okay, sure.
Gusty Adams, your go.
Well, he's pretty much immobilized, so
Yeah, if you keep playing this round, he'll be immobilized.
can I still move and play, or do I have to take a full round action to maintain
You
it?
don't have to do a full round. You can move, but you have to do
Okay.
another musician's check.
Yeah, I want to start, get the car into park and then step to 15.
You slip up on a riff, and it does not sound like Johnny Be Good anymore, which is enough for the cultist to shake his head while he's lying on the ground and get out of the fascination.
All right, well, I'm walking toward him either way. And I'm still playing.
Elgar, it's up to you.
I'm assuming my hold on him broke, right? Oh, yeah. He broke
Yeah,
out of
it did break. Then you moved. Then you killed yourself. Then you met Mr. Travel. Then you went back in
Had a
time.
busy day.
And now you're whole.
Okay.
Pretty busy round.
Yeah, that a lot happened.
At least you know how you can talk to Mr. Travel once a day.
Yeah, by killing myself. Shit. Man, I just want to just beat him unconscious, if that's an option. I'm right here.
You can do non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Remember, you have a laser crystal that does have the option to do stunning damage.
Ooh.
Which you haven't turned on, and it takes a move action.
Yeah. I will do that and then punch him in the face.
I picked the beat him unconscious attack.
I turn on my crystal and I punch him in the face.
Oh, all right. You got him, and you did 10 damage, and he goes, ugh, but he's still not standing. He's still sitting defiantly.
Damn.
And he looks at you, and he looks at Gusty and Ghoul, and he says, I have you right where I want you.
Oh no, he's gonna explode.
Oh boy.
I mean, kind of. So here we go. He quick draws a pistol, and all of a sudden, your reality shifts.
Uh-oh.
And your entire body is subjected to a tear in reality.
Another one?
All of us?
Another one. Make a fortitude save, everybody. Elgar and Gusty. DC 17, fortitude. Or else take 11 magic damage because your reality is split. Elgar, take 11 damage.
I'm not so good at these. That's a 5.
And Gusty, take 11 damage. Ghoul, you don't take 11 damage because he could only shoot. The spell only works on 2 creatures at a time.
Okay.
That's stamina, right?
Stamina first. And he laughs at you, and that's his turn.
Do not like this guy. We need some handcuffs.
Although he is right next to you, Elgar, you do get an attack of opportunity against him because he cast a spell right next to you.
I just want to punch him in the face again.
Are you punching or are you lasering?
No, I'm just punching him with my fist. Boom.
Oh, you get him.
Take that.
All right, you roll 25. That's a very good hit. His nose is bleeding. His legs are broken. His hand is broken now. He's still going. And he just starts laughing at you, saying, remove your bones, strip your flesh. And he just keeps repeating this over and over again.
That's disgusting. Why won't you die? Or at least get stunned. I'm not a murderer. That's not what we do.
Right now.
You hear some sort of very intense sound coming from the roof. And it almost sounds like a tornado. And then suddenly, a hunter pacifist construct breaks through the ceiling, hits the ground, and looks at Ghoul and says, Ghoul, hunter pacifist construct, reporting for duty. Where is the threat?
God, you guys have a perfectly reasonable reaction time.
I mean, looked like he went through a lot of effort to get here.
It's that blood cultist guy there.
The hunter pacifist turns around, walks up to the cultist, and hits him with his passive fist.
Of course. Whoa.
He hits him for at 31 and does 14 damage, completely nullifying the cultist. The cultist is now unconscious. The hunter pacifist construct goes back to Ghoul and says,
The bounty hunter truce is at your service. Ghoul, Den 1, enjoy your day.
and his feet turn into rockets, and he flies up through the same hole he destroyed or he fell through.
Huh.
And that's what happens.
Ghoul remarked that is the favorite privilege he has for paying dues. And
We should really start with that one from now on.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know I had that ability, let me tell you. I must have upgraded in, rep or something. But I was at most, hoping for, words of encouragement. All right.
When that happens, you see the electricity finally shut off, and you see the biggest orc you have ever seen walk through. And he says, "Oi, mates, what is happening? You, little one, speak." No, you're little. A little frogman.
Not WD-40.
I thought he might have been talking to the dog.
WD-40 runs over to Elgar and the cultist.
We were trying to apprehend this cultist of Diffa, and he was being a problem. So I'm a bounty hunter.
Oh, a bounty hunter. Great. Yeah, I'm War Chief Taxes of Clan Grenork. What cultist? That little man. And he points to the body that's very unconscious.
Yeah,
The bloody one, yes.
that would be him.
That thing almost cost me 2 more men. Actually, have you seen... Oh, he's right over there. And he points to the unlicensed mugger that was very hurt. And the mugger limps over past the car, past the containers, and he kind of gives a small bow to the war chief. And he goes... The war chief says, right. All right, Marty, go get patched up. And Marty simply, points at himself and gives him, a quivering thumbs up. No, he's fine. Whatever, mate.
Hold on, the Elgar.
Oh, boy. I need that little cultist, if you don't mind. You said cultist of Diffa? The fuck is that?
Biscuits, that's what.
Right.
What is it you're wanting with this cultist?
I'm gonna ignore you.
This is just to avenge your men? Or?
Well, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna put him in my claw here. And he has this giant claw hand. And then I'm gonna crush him until he bleeds. And then I'm gonna keep using my gold star, the thing that I used to get 24 hours to rob this place, free of questions, so I can go about my business. I worked hard to steal that gold star and then turn it in to create more crime and benefits for myself. This whole operation is completely legal. And he holds up, the certification for legal robbery within 24 hours, no questions asked, at any location.
Why are you using an unlicensed worker then?
Listen, what the man doesn't know about all the unlicensed muggers, he doesn't need to hurt him, right? I can get more robbing done if I use unlicensed muggers. I don't have to pay him as much, and they do twice as much work. And Marty simply looks at you guys. He gives you 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
I say, hey, Marty, you might want to consider unionizing.
You know, this is true.
He doesn't even have a...
Listen, if any of you ever want to do any kind of jobs, or you want to learn more about how to be a kind of stealthy operative type and disappear. And when he says that, he literally disappears and reappears behind Gusty Adams, but because his mass is so big, there's a slight crack in the air as he appears behind you, Gusty. Yeah.
Nothing personnel.
If you ever need anything, hit me up on Arachnid. You know, that planet way over there.
What? I mean, you want this cultist, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm taking the cultist. I'm just kind of advertising myself.
Well, you're doing a great job of it.
You know, you lads seem like you're good workers, taking on one of these cultists. Well, 2 of my men already died. Yeah, this knife came out of nowhere, cut them, and now they're dead.
Well, I think as men of business, you can respect that we kind of have a claim to this guy as well, and we're looking for answers. And while I'm willing to sell that interest to you, I think some kind of compensation is warranted. And it'll also be a good faith future business in the future.
Roll your diplomacy.
Nice.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's a nat 20. Jeez.
Good. I felt like made a good argument there.
That was a very good argument.
All right, fine.
Bravo, Russ. Bravo.
You can keep the cultist.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just want to kill him. It's minor, but I can always get more unlicensed muggers.
Since you're being just so generous and charitable, I feel like we're going to have a good relationship. Like, if we do decide to kill him, we'll let you have the honors.
Oh, very nice. Actually, that cultist doesn't look really good. The cultist's skin is now turning red.
Oh, we should.
Stabilize him?
Hey, gents, there's something happening over there. And his smile is elongating.
Ugh.
Nobody likes that look.
I'm gonna run over and see if I can do. Elgar, you might want to back up a minute. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Can I do some kind of medicine check on this dude? Like,
Oh, yeah.
see if what is happening to him is actually medical and not magical. It's a 24.
It is, in fact, medical.
Oh, thank God.
His body is just swelling. There's so much swelling happening. It is internal and external. And you see his eyes enlarging and kind of turning into oblong shapes.
Oh, so I just have to.
His teeth are also elongating, and his limbs are elongating, and his stomach is expanding.
I just have to cut him then to relieve the pressure.
Maybe. Does anyone else at this time, Ghoul Elgar, are you doing anything?
I say real quick to War Chief
Yep.
Taxes, is that his name?
War Chief Taxes.
He's one of two certain things.
I ask if A, there's such a thing as carbonite in this world, and if we could somehow freeze this guy before he explodes or something.
Oh, I don't know.
Because aren't we? I don't know. Shit. Okay.
Listen, look at that guy. It's like he's barely alive. It's almost like if you had any kind of ice anything, he'd freeze right up. But that's just me. Elgar, what do you do?
I want to make a Han Solo one.
I mean, I do have a cold attack.
I yell over to Gusty. I say, Gusty, can you breathe on him?
Yeah, I was just thinking of that and wondering if that was a medically sound thing to do to a dying person.
Well, letting him die isn't.
The question is he a person at this point?
I mean, I have, pretty sure I have like med kits and stuff. I just don't know if anything mundane can actually fix him.
I don't know, because at this point his jaw has unhinged and his teeth are growing into points as his hands are becoming gnarled claws.
Oh, this dude's not talking.
Oh shit! I stab him with a bloodhound razor because it looks like he's turning into a bloodhound.
Roll your attack.
Wait, did you just hit him with a bloodhound razor?
Yeah, he's turning into something scary.
All right, you did. It hits automatically, and you do 21 points of damage. The razor splits him down the middle, and something strange happens.
Oh, you don't say.
Stranger than what already happened?
Yeah.
Even stranger.
There's just different levels of strange in this universe.
His body liquefies and becomes just blood, and it goes pouring down over everyone's shoes that's near.
Ew.
Just our shoes.
And Elgar, you see with your monocle the glowing red that was absolutely covering the cultist diffuses and becomes mundane red blood cells.
Huh.
Well, I'd be darned. They're just regular old blood cells now.
What?
That kind of seemed inevitable, guys.
They're what now?
Clan Greenock War Chief Taxes walks up and he says, "What the hell was that?"
That was a Thursday for us, sir.
You gents are probably cursed, is what I gotta walk away from you. Anyway.
Oh, I know I am. He narrated to him.
Oh, God. Anyway, you seem like you got promised, little frog man. Here's my comm badge number. It'll actually work, only on planet. So if you want to talk to me again after today, you gotta go to Arachnid. Desert planet, lots of drow, maybe some elementals. We'll see.
Okay, good. I'll check you out if we're in your neighborhood.
Yeah. By the way, we're kind of robbing the place. Any of you interested into any Snoot Scoots?
No, I can't imagine why.
Funny you should mention that. he smiled.
Right. Well, anyway, just down over where the gang is, and he points down, and he reveals an entire operation of theft among tons, well, not tons, but like 10 different ships at this point. He says, yeah, just go down where the operation is and head south, and then it's the biggest ship in the yard. You can't miss it. I've actually got some gobos over there guarding the door. But yeah, there's definitely a Snoot Scoot in there, although it's kind of strange. It just keeps thumping around and making weird noises. None of us has gone in. Well, Scabbers went in, never came out. No, not Scabbers. That's from Harry Potter. Ha! Scab. Oh, it's getting mixed up.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Is he a rat or something?
No, he's just a human. We call him Scab because he's worthless.
No relation.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing like a rat man, a ratkin, or whatever they're called. Yeah. All right.
All
sure.
right. Anyway, I gotta use the most of my time. Again, this is completely legal. Turned in my gold star. Can rob a place. No questions asked. No one's asked me any questions, so I'll let you keep your heads. All right, mates. I gotta get back to work. And he goes stomping down the hall because this man is this orc is just giant.
Well, he seems like the pleasant type.
Off he goes.
And you guys noticed a lot of his armor was actually welded and drilled into his actual flesh.
Ooh.
So his armor is his body.
Sure.
Sounds good.
And
Honestly, like the least crazy thing that's happened lately. So.
Yeah, that's normal.
I mean, that almost just makes perfect sense, really.
at that moment, all three of your Bloodhound razor blades start vibrating and shaking,
Oh no.
and then they stop.
Guys, I just kind of reacted on that one. I got a bad feeling about what was happening.
Just
Hey, you did what you had to, Elgar.
just one bad feeling, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad feelings leading up to that. But I'm kind of concerned about this unlicensed mugger who got shanked by one of those razor blades.
And that unlicensed mugger is still just kind of like panting next to you guys.
Right. I was going to ask about that.
He can't really speak. His leg hurts. It's in a splint. He lost a lot of blood, but he's still trucking. And he just looks at you, Elgar. He just gives you another thumbs up. But this one's like really like enthusiastic, like he's starting to feel better. Then he looks down. He's
What a
like,
trooper.
types on a little data pad, and he holds it up, and it says, "Body hurts, going to hospital." And he starts walking down the hall.
Wait, hold.
I want to get his comms number or something.
He gives it to you. So now you've got the war chief and this unlicensed mugger, whose name I forgot, but it's recorded.
Yeah. Do we know, Bowen, just with our perception check, with our perception earlier, was it a bloodhound razor that stabbed that guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
It was absolutely a bloodhound razor.
I was going to ask you, Elgar, if you'd given him a once over, because he's a liability now.
Yeah, we just potentially released an infected evil bloodhound man into the world.
We should grab Snoot Scoot and Snoot Scoot on over to that hospital. Maybe make sure he's, I don't know, not a demon.
Yeah, that sounds like a responsible thing to do.
First things first.
Okay, let me grab the Snoot Scoot real quick. He agreed with his friends.
You actually walk past a couple of the bays, and you see a dragon, like a little fighter ship, a transport.
Oh, an actual dragon.
And there's a couple others, but they're all getting robbed. Well, except for the dragon. They're leaving the dragon alone.
That's probably fair.
All right, so now what do you guys want to do?
We're grabbing ourselves an animal, I think.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Do I before I move it? I just want to perceive, is there anything amongst the bloody sludge of regular blood with my negative 5 perception?
You hold up like a little sample of the blood, and you zoom in down to the microscopic level and snap some pictures with your monocle, and it looks like
Enhance.
teeny tiny bloodhounds who are dead.
Ooh.
You see them mixed in with the regular
I'm gonna
blood.
save a sample of this.
Microscopic demons.
That's a new level of scary.
Or germs.
I'm gonna save a sample of this blood. Can I do that? Can I like save a sample?
Yeah, and so anything like kind of fanciful with your characters, like I'll let you do. Like Ghoul has syringes for his poison. You've got vials for things. Gusty Adams has extra strings for his guitar.
My charm.
That too. An empty cup.
Oh, I gotta go back and pick up my cup.
No, it's you picked it up when you guys were running ahead. Don't worry, I got you.
Oh, good. That was smart of me.
When you guys walk by, however, 2 of the unlicensed muggers are straight up dead. And you know the Bloodhound Razor flew over there.
Oh, shit, when he missed. That's right.
Yeah. However, it is obvious that the knife conducted electricity and had it arc, and both of them have been burned to death.
Okay.
Via body cauterization.
All right. I'm gonna give the bodies a once-over really quick just to make sure they haven't actually been cut. Like, this is actually death by electricity. Want a perception on that, or medicine, or
Yes, that would be a perception to see any wounds, and then medicine if there are any.
Okay, 14 on perception.
You don't see any wounds. There's a lot of charred skin. That's the biggest wound.
All right, they seem fine to me then.
Definitely burning killed them, though not from fire. Just it looked electrical.
All right, I guess my mind is eased somewhat.
Taxes calls at you and says, "Oh, you guys gonna go get your Snoot Scoot or what?"
Yeah, we should probably get on that.
Yeah. I'll go. Here's Snooty Snooty.
All right, so you guys go down to the ship, and we don't need to move our tokens, but you go down to the ship and you get in. The little Gobbo pirates are just kind of playing around, and they see you and they step aside. And one of the Gobbos says, "Well, you guys better be careful, cause something keeps thumping around in there. Pretty sure it's that Snoot Scoot."
Are they like dangerous?
Snoot Scoots? No, but this one sounds like a big one. You know, the bigger they are, the more sensitive the nose.
I'm gonna have my guitar ready.
Interesting. Well, let's go meet the Snoot Scoot.
All right, WD-40 does follow you. When you walk in, the Gobbos say to you, "Just watch out for Scab, he's kind of a weird guy." The doors close behind you, and you hear someone laugh in the distance saying,
I trapped you!
Gusty Adams, make an engineering check.
Nuh-uh.
Who goes
With
there?
your engineering of 19, you know full well these doors are magnetically sealed, and the only way to release them is from the cockpit, which was all the way at the front of the ship. You are in the very back of the ship. When you walk in, you see 1, 2, 3 alien corpses, 4 alien corpses at the very entrance of the back of the ship, in the middle, and towards the very front of the ship. You see lots of green blood. You see spilled, broken green acid everywhere. Storage containers that have been scuffed and scraped. There's lots of parts of the ship that have been completely broken down from a very large something.
Did I recognize the voice?
And you see off in the distance a little nog. And nogs are very poisonous little frogs. That is very common knowledge on PanQuake. They tend to explode when excited.
Aw, hey, little guy.
This is common knowledge.
Oh, these guys are such posers. He said under his breath.
They sound overly dramatic.
Then you hear someone say,
It's out to get us. It's out to get us.
over the PA, and someone sidesteps into view, and he has a little controller in his hand, and he says, as he walks closer to you, "It's out."
Out to get us. Don't let it get us.
And with that, we will end the session.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't just ever be A to B, can it?